Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel or welcome to my channel. If this is your first time here, my name is Tia. This video has been my most requested video and I'm so sorry that it has taken me so long to make it. I truly apologize for making you wait. However, this is going to be very thorough and possibly a little long. So go ahead and grab something to drink and a little snack, sit back and relax. Before I get too deep into this, there are two things that I want to mention. First, my hair type. Now, when most people think of hair type, they only think of one thing, their curl pattern. But your hair type is so much deeper than that. And only knowing your curl pattern really isn't going to give you the full picture of your hair. When we talk about hair type, we're really talking about not only your curl pattern, but also your hair density, strand thickness, and your porosity. I have multiple curl patterns. I have a mix of like 3C and 4A. Despite how big my wash and goes often look, my hair is medium density. My strands vary from fine to medium, and I have low porosity. There's many ways that you could determine all these characteristics, so if you want me to do an in-depth video of how to do so, let me know down in the comments. The second thing is that my hair was waist length as demonstrated in this video, but recently I've been trying to nurse my hair back to health. We moved to Sicily back in January, and for like the first 6 to 7 months, my hair was being exposed to hard water, along with the new atmosphere, the new environment, new elements, all of those things. Plus, I wasn't really taking care of it the best way that I should have, and it has just been weird. I trimmed a couple of inches off, so now it's like somewhere between mid-length and waist length. But this time around, I want to see if I can get my hair to grow to tailbone length. I also want to note that hair length can vary from person to person depending upon an individual's height and torso length, so keep that in mind as you go along your natural hair journey. So the products that I'm showing you in this video are ones that I really enjoy and have helped me along my journey to waist length natural hair. Truth be told though, I have tried so many great products over the years. It was so hard to narrow this list down, and I don't want to take all day with this video, so I have narrowed things down to about 3 to 5 products in each category. And with that said, I don't have all of them on hand, so I'm going to insert pictures here over off to the side so you can see what the products look like in case you're interested in purchasing them. I'm also going to leave links to everything down in the description box. Now let's finally get into this. I've divided the recommendations by category, so if you're looking for a specific category of product recommendations, check the chapters in the description so you can see at what time point those products will be listed. The first category is detangling tools. My number one favorite detangling tool, and it's free, my fingers. I feel like using my fingers, especially as a first step, allows me to get out those bigger knots and can also help me find the smaller knots too as I'm detangling my hair before washing it, before styling, or whatever the case may be. I feel like you're able to be just a little bit more gentle on your hair when you're using your fingers. But my favorite actual detangling tool, my Tangle Teaser. If you have watched my videos, and if you have not, you can check the receipts. My absolute favorite detangling brush is my Tangle Teaser. Like, it gets to the job done every single time. And not only does it detangle my hair well, but it also defines it too. I use my Tangle Teaser at pretty much every step of my wash day process. So whenever I'm pre-pooing my hair, whenever I shampoo my hair, whenever I condition my hair, style my hair, you get the idea. I love my Tangle Teaser. The thing I enjoy about the Tangle Teaser brand is that they really do have brushes for all hair types. A lot of brands claim that things can be used for all hair types, but no, for real. If you look at their website or Ulta Beauty, which is where I like to purchase my Tangle Teaser so I could earn those Ulta Beauty rewards points, they have brushes for fine hair, they have brushes for coarse hair, they have brushes for naturally curly hair, they have brushes you can use for whenever you blow dry your hair. The list goes on. So if you're looking for a really good detangling brush that actually lasts a while too, then I definitely recommend that you check out the Tangle Teaser. And finally, this one isn't really a detangling tool, but it is a defining tool, and it will get your wash and go looking so nice. It's this 3-roll comb that I found on Amazon. If you are someone who wears a lot of wash and goes, but you just find that your hair isn't coming out as defined as you would like it to, then I highly recommend that you check out this defining comb, because let me tell you, it had my hair looking so good. The second category is PREPOOS. Now, these days, I rarely use an actual pre-poo product because I really just want to get wash day over with and I don't want that added step. However, if your hair is really detangled, then I do recommend that you use a really good product with really good slip. But for me, whenever I don't use a product, I would just get in the shower and allow the warm water to just saturate my hair very, very well, and eventually those tangles will melt. Once my hair is completely saturated, I go in with my tangle teaser and really get those knots out. If I feel like I'm missing anything, then I'll go in with my fingers, but warm water seems to do the trick for me. Now, when I do use a product, there's really only one that I use, and that's the Nature's Little Secret Fenugreek PREPOOS. Y'all, when I tell you that stuff is so good, when you put it onto your hair, it literally, and I'm not exaggerating because some people say literally and it's like they don't use it right, but it literally will melt your tangles. As a matter of fact, I think I'm gonna order it again soon because I really just do feel like I need it back in my life. It might be very helpful on this new journey of mine. And I also used to have a discount code. I'm not quite sure if it still works. I'll leave it down in the description. You could try it out, but I can't promise you that it will work. However, if you're looking for a PREPOOS product, this one is worth every dollar. The third category is shampoos. There are so many different types of shampoos, and it was hard for me to just choose 3 like out of all of the ones that I've tried. So I've separated this category into 2 other categories: clarifying shampoos and hydrating/moisturizing shampoos. When it comes to clarifying shampoos, there are actually 4 that I really enjoy. I really enjoy the Sacred Clarifying Shampoo because it doubles as both a shampoo and a scalp scrub. I do have a couple of videos on my channel about Sacred, but this one I really enjoy, especially when I feel like my scalp needs a little extra TLC. The next shampoo that's not technically a clarifying shampoo, but for me it acts as one, and that's the Camille Rose Naturals Sweet Ginger Cleansing Rinse. This shampoo gets my hair so clean. It's not like that really squeaky or like dried out type of clean, but it gets it clean enough to where all of the product buildup that I have on my hair, if I have any, is gone. Next is the MOUSSE Detox Clarifying Shampoo. This one is more on the gentle side, so if you need something that will help you to get rid of product buildup but isn't too strong, this one is really good for that. My 4th recommendation is the Nature's Little Secret Lemon and Rosemary Clarifying Shampoo, and I feel like this one is on the stronger side. And finally, if you really need a good detox, like your hair just has so much product buildup, and if you're also suffering from hard water buildup, the Way Detox Shampoo, that thing will have your hair feeling squeaky clean. You definitely have to follow up with a moisturizing shampoo with this one. I mean, really, if you're using a clarifying shampoo, you should be following up with a moisturizing shampoo as well. But that one, you absolutely have to use a moisturizing shampoo when using it, because that one does make your hair feel just a little bit stripped. For me though, I feel like I needed that because, like I said, for like 6-7 months, my hair had been exposed to hard water, and I feel like it just did a really good reset of my hair. Speaking of hydrating and moisturizing shampoos, there are quite a few on this list as well. The first being the Design Essentials Almond and Avocado Shampoo. That shampoo is so moisturizing. It low-key just feels like silk going onto your hair. It makes the detangling process so much better. Really, that entire line from Design Essentials is so freaking good. It is an OG, I feel like, in the Black hair care community, and it will not do you wrong when it comes to providing some hydration, especially after using a clarifying shampoo. Next is the TGIN Rosewater Shampoo. It's so luxe. It is so just everything that I would want in a moisturizing shampoo. It makes it easy to detangle with a shampoo in your hair. When it comes to TGIN and when it comes to moisture, I feel like they really hit the nail on the head with whoever they have in the kitchen cooking up the formulations. They got it, okay? They really got it. The other moisturizing shampoo that I really like is the Camille Rose Curl Up Shampoo. That one, it smells so good. If you have ever used their Curl Milk leave-in conditioner, listen, it smells divine, just like that cupcake vanilla smell. I just wanna, whenever I use it, I just really sit there and smell the bottle for so long because it smells so good. But also it makes detangling my hair with it in very well, and after rinsing it out, my hair still feels amazing. The next shampoo that I really enjoy that is extremely hydrating is the Amika Hydro Rush. When they say Hydro Rush, they really mean it. If you watch that video, then you'll know, but I was a little bit skeptical about how that liner performed, but after everything was said and done, I really enjoyed the way that those products felt on my hair, and the shampoo, it was definitely worth it. It's also recommended by Amika for low porosity hair. So if you are someone who does have low porosity hair like I do, then I think that that is a shampoo that you'll also enjoy. The fourth category is rinse out conditioners. Just like the Camille Rose Curl Up shampoo, the Curl Up conditioner is really great as well. Especially when used together, your hair will be left feeling so soft and so moisturized. And I also already mentioned the Design Essentials Almond and Avocado shampoo, but pairing that with its conditioner makes detangling so much easier for your hair. After all, it is a detangling conditioner, and I feel like it definitely lives up to its name. A conditioner that's kind of from a lesser known brand is from RX. RX is actually a subscription product, and they formulate products specifically for curly natural hair, and that formulation of that conditioner is so good. That is one product that I would definitely buy from them over and over and over again, because it just melts into your hair, it makes detangling easier, and your hair feels really great after rinsing it out. The next category is deep conditioners, and this is actually my favorite category. When I tell you I had such a tough time narrowing this down to just 4 things, it was tough because I have tried so many deep conditioners over the course of the past, what, like 10, 11, 12, 13 years, however long it's been since I've been on my natural hair journey. And I was sitting here like, man, I'm trying to just think. I went through all of my videos and like, how can I narrow this down to ones that I really just love? But I was able to narrow it down to 4 that I could definitely see myself purchasing time and time again. The first one, I guess, is more of a hair mask than a deep conditioning treatment. I know there is a slight difference between them, but I put it into this category because it's just a favorite of mine. It is the TGIN Honey Miracle Hair Mask. This stuff is so rich, so buttery, so luxe. It feels so good going onto my hair, and I definitely recommend it to those who are trying to find a product, don't really know where to start. It's definitely one that I recommend. The next one is the Camille Rose Coconut Water Hair Penetrating Treatment. That stuff, oh my goodness. If you're allergic to coconut, then I'm sorry, you probably shouldn't try this one. But just like the TGIN, just the texture, the way it feels, like this one, I feel like I actually probably get the most moisture put back into my hair when I use it. It is just amazing. Along with the Amika Hydro Rush shampoo, the Amika Hydro Rush deep conditioning treatment is a really good one. I definitely recommend that you use it with heat if you have low porosity hair, but it works so well with just softening the hair and getting that rush of hydration back into your strands. This last one, I low-key might get a little side-eyed for because people be like, girl, it has this in it, it has that in it, blah, blah, blah. It's the Aussie 3-Minute Miracle Moisture Conditioner. I think that's what that product is called. But it works so well for my hair. It's something that I've been using from the beginning of time, especially when I'm in a pinch and I just need to go out and grab something real quick. That is usually what I grab because I know that it is going to work in my hair. It is also very budget friendly. The next category is protein treatments. Protein treatments are important, especially if you need to reset your moisture protein balance. If your hair is feeling really like overly mushy or too soft or just is really fragile, it might need a protein treatment. And these are 3 that I really enjoy. The first one I really enjoy is by Mono's Hair. This is her Elasticity Restoring Treatment. This stuff feels so good on my hair, and I love that it helps to balance the protein and moisture. So it's not just a protein only treatment. It really helps to find that balance in your hair so your hair gets what it needs, so that it's not dried out, it's not too mushy, it's just right there where it needs to be. Last I checked, she said she was sold out, so hopefully she got some back in stock by now. For a more protein forward treatment, I like the Sacred Reconstructing Treatment because although it does make my hair feel much stronger, it doesn't leave it feeling like straw. Like for example with the Alpha-G treatment, that's a strong protein treatment. Now if you need some serious protein into your hair, you can try out that one. But I like this one from Sacred because I feel like it gives my hair just the right amount of protein that I need. The next protein treatment that I really like is from Miche Beauty. It is their Strengthened Hair Treatment. This one I also feel like there's more of a balancing between protein and moisture, so it doesn't leave your hair feeling super stiff or just overly like stuck, you know what I mean? But it definitely provides a nice balance to the hair and it feels so good going on too. Next, leave-in conditioners. I'll be honest, I rarely use a leave-in conditioner, mainly because I'm lazy, but I probably need to start using one because I feel like they do add an extra layer of moisture to the hair. If you have frizzy hair, then I think that you'll enjoy the Amika Frizz Me Not hairspray. This is a part of their frizz-free collection and it is activated by heat. So I typically use this leave-in spray whenever I'm doing a wash and go, since I do set my wash and goes with the diffuser, but it makes my hair feel really good and also helps to tame the frizz too. The other leave-in spray that I really enjoy that also doubles as a detangler is from Oil & Handmade, and it is their Berries and Juices hairspray. This stuff smells so good, and as the name implies, it smells like berries and juices. Quick story time. One time I went out when I was living in Chicago, and this guy came up to me and he was like, "Oh girl, your hair smells so good. What you use, berries and juices?" Little did he know, I actually used berries and juices, but from Oil & Handmade. But this stuff is so good, and I definitely recommend it if you're looking for a spray product. This one is not activated by heat, so you can use this at any time. When it comes to creamy leave-in products, I really like the Sacred Moisture Sealing Lotion. It is much thinner in consistency, so it pairs very well with other products. It works well for twist outs. I haven't tried it for a wash and go, although I feel like I should. If you want me to do that, let me know down in the comments. The last leave-in conditioner that I would recommend you check out is the Nature's Little Secret Banana Leave-In. Now, if you don't like the scent of banana, don't get this product. It definitely smells like bananas, but this stuff is so creamy. It feels so nice on my hair. I have used it mainly as a product for wash and goes. Back when I was doing like gel wash and goes, I would layer the Nature's Little Secret Banana Leave-In before applying my gel products, and my hair always came out so good and flake free. Next up is styling creams. This was also a really hard category for me to narrow down because there are so many great styling cream products out there. I know I missed some really good ones, but these are ones that I probably enjoy the most. First is the Camille Rose Honeycomb Curl Cream. This has a kind of a sweet honey scent to it, but this stuff feels so good in my hair. I never have to use any other product with it. I can just use it on its own and my hair always turns out really great. And the same can be said for the Dew Cream Twist and Style Cream. I love using this product for whenever I'm doing mini twists or twist outs or whatever type of twist style I got going on. It also keeps my hair moisturized for days. Next is the Rizos Curls Curl Defining Cream. I really enjoy using this product, and when I used it for a slick back ponytail with twists in it. And when I tell you the ponytail part of my hair that was twisted turned out so freaking pretty, this product is one that I feel like can work well with other products. And yeah, I really enjoyed it. Now, the product that I feel is just that girl that I feel like is slept on is from Trey Luxe. It is their Curl Supreme. When I tell you this stuff will have your hair so defined, it will look like that you put a gel on top of the cream. I'm so serious. That styling cream is so good, and I haven't used it in so long. I was going back through my YouTube videos to see what style creams I have used, you know, over the years, in the past, whatever. And when I got to that video, I'm like, nah girl, you know you need to get this back in your collection because you loved it, and it's true. My hair loved it. Now, moving on to hair mousse. I feel like this is my most used product category these days. Like, I've rarely been using creams, I've rarely been using leave-ins, but mousse, I have been using that. The first on the list is the Dew Mousse Def. This is a great product, and I feel like it works even better paired with one of their gels that I will mention later. But whenever I use this product, my hair looks so defined. My wash and goes, amazing. The mousse that I feel just takes the cake for me, and after I tried this, I just really never bought another mousse after, is the AG Care Mousse Gel. This product is like a combination of a mousse and a gel, obviously, in one product, and it works fantastically on my hair. I can go over a week without having to refresh my wash and go whenever I use this product. Now, because it is a mousse gel combo, it does give you a nice crispy cast, but that allows for your hair to retain its definition and last much longer. When it comes to twist outs, the mousse that I really like to use is the Camille Rose Mint Condition. That mousse works very well for that. I haven't tried that mousse for a wash and go, but when it comes to twist outs, Yeah, she's that girl. Since I mentioned hair gel before, let's talk about gels now. My ultimate favorite hair gel at the moment is one that I have used and purchased multiple times is the Big Papa. That gel has such a nice consistency to it. It works so well on my hair. Whenever I pair that gel with Mousse Def, my wash and goes last for days. It is so good. I also really like that it is on the thicker side, so I feel like I have to use less of that product. The next gel is one that I like to use on its own for my wash and goes, and that's the Camille Rose Curl Maker. This is such a throwback and like OG product. It's one of the first products that I ever tried when I returned natural, and that gel will also always be in my hair care collection, and my husband uses it now too, thanks to me, because it just works so well for wash and goes. But if you need something that is a bit more budget friendly, then Wetline, at least for me, is a really good option too. I've used that several times over the years and really enjoy using that for wash and goes as well. We only have 2 more categories. I told you this was going to be a long video, but I did not want to leave any stone unturned. So the next category is heat styling products. And when I tell you this brand did the thing, and that is the do, okay? They know how to make it do what it do. Okay, that was kind of corny, but seriously, their press play thermal styling system, oh my gosh, y'all. I haven't yet tried out the entire collection because I know they have like Gangsta Wrap, which is for like if you do a roller set or you like to wrap your hair, flexi rods, things like that. But I have tried the majority of the collection and those products work amazing in my hair. Matter of fact, just go ahead and watch this video so you can see how bomb this collection is for a silk press. When I tell you, not only did my hair last for weeks, it also was bouncing and behaving and just blowing so nicely in the wind. The other thermal system that I really like is one that was used on my hair as a child, and so I revisit it often just because it's so nostalgic and it also makes my hair feel amazing, look amazing, and last a long time. It's from BioSilk. The shampoo, conditioner, and the silkening liquid all work so good on my hair type. Recently though, I have been using the blow dry spray from Kenra Platinum, and it is really good on my hair. It smells good, it feels good, it leaves like a silkening kind of feeling to my strands after blow drying, and I really like it. All of these heat styling products, I've used them over and over again, and I've never had heat damage whenever I use them. Now the last category is heat styling tools. I don't heat style my hair often, so there are only a few hair tools that I use over and over again. Number 1 is the MyRev Air. This is a reverse air hair dryer, and the way that it can stretch your hair, stretch your wash and go, stretch your twist outs, braid outs, whatever. I can't say enough good things about the MyRev Air, and I'm so salty that they do not have a EU version of it that I can use here in Europe, because I had to leave it behind in America and I'm mad about it every single time that I go to stretch my hair. But even though I don't have it on hand, it will always be in my heart and on my mind, and I will look forward to the day when they make a version that I can use here. Whenever I straighten my hair, I like to use my Babyliss flat iron. I have had this flat iron for I don't know how long. It have gotten me through so much. It gets my hair perfectly straight, and this one I'm gonna stick by for a very long time. The other heat tool that I was not able to bring with me was my Dyson blow dryer. Now Dyson can be a little hit or miss with their styling tools when it comes to natural hair, but that blow dryer, they knew what they were doing with that one. I absolutely love it for whenever I'm diffusing my hair. But guess what? We are finally at the end of this video. When I tell you, I have tried so many products on my natural hair journey, but I wanted to make sure that I included products that I either still use today or have used a number of times as I grew my hair to waist length. Just because a product was not included here doesn't mean that it's a bad product or a product that I don't like, but I just wanted to include those that I feel have really helped me. You may have noticed though that I did not include hair oils or hair growth products, mainly because I don't use hair oils in the way that a lot of people use them. I mainly use hair oils whenever I'm taking my hair down. Recently I've been using the Sacred oil. I really like that one, and also the Camille Rose Cocoa Nibs and Honey oil. And I don't really use hair growth products, although there are a few that I will be testing out very soon, so stay tuned for that. They might make my next recommendation list. Let me know down in the comments if you found this video to be helpful, and if you have any other video topics that you would like for me to cover. But with that being said, thank you so much for taking the time out of your day to watch this video, and I will see you in the next one.